you Gen Zs don't like hard work. Maybe, maybe not. But what y'all taught me between 2020 and 2025, money is to be made. Hey guys, I'm back. Now, I made a video talking about, oh, what am I gonna post? What am I gonna post? Like, my ass invested in a camera, and I'm like, what are we doing? Talk out your, like, for God's sake. So I'm gonna talk about life because I've had some revelations in the last week. There was a TikTok where some girl's like, get a book and write everything you know about yourself. I'm like, I don't need to do all that. I know about myself. But she was onto something. So I grabbed my trusty notebook and I wrote everything about myself. From my name, my middle name, how many siblings I have, what hospital I was born in, my astrological sign, my birth parents, my siblings, my pets, favorite color, favorite snack, favorite meal, favorite drink, favorite show, favorite movie, big three, favorite sign, least favorite sign. Absolute yeses, absolute nos, love language, least favorite meal, least favorite drink, and things that I value. And I'm gonna be honest, I got hit with like the biggest revelation. Today I'm about to walk into work and tell my manager that I no longer want to work part-time. I want to work casually because I like the freedom of picking up shifts and not having scheduled shifts. A couple months ago, I'm like, oh, having scheduled shifts would be such a blessing because I won't have to like wait on shifts. I don't have to fight for shifts. But then I started having hobbies. And then I'm like, yeah, I want to work around my hobbies and not work around work. Things I've learned about myself. I suggest people to do the all about me checklist. Like literally just write things that you know for sure, like facts about you. Like now, some of the things could change over time, like favorite meal, favorite snacks, and blah blah blah. But for right now, I can never go wrong with seafood pasta. Yeah, this is a mess. This video is a mess. But this is what, like, this is fun. I don't know if it's because I'm in my mid-20s or therapy or solitude. I don't know what it is, but I've had a lot of revelations and I've been reflecting a lot. And I realized, and I think every mid-20s or a lot of mid-20-year-olds, actually, I don't even think it's an age thing. I think you just start to realize you've been living a life for others. And I'm about to make some life choices. I'm about to make some life choices that may seem questionable to some, but are not questionable to me. I heard this quote where it's like, don't... hold on, give me a second. Okay, I can't find the quote, but it's something along the lines of, like, use your money to fuel your passions. Don't use your passions to fuel your money, or something like that. I'm one of those people, but at the same time, I'm getting burnt out. So I kind of want to follow my passion and see if it brings money. Dude, let's just go back. I want to go back to school. Now, the thing I want to go back to school for, many people will probably tell me, yeah, there's no money in that. It probably is a hard market to be in, I can't lie. However, being where I am right now, I get depressed. Now, what is that, you may ask? I want to go back to school for graphic design. Yay! Can I draw? Absolutely not. But I'm a visionary. And I'm really like, oh, people say that all the time. I realize one thing about myself, I do not like repetitive work. And if I do have to do repetitive work, it has to have variety. I'm a project-based person. I like projects. I like doing something, making it, being creative, and then moving on to the next thing. But doing the same thing over again, oh my goodness. Going into something that people would say doesn't make money, especially with AI coming in, or AI being here and not knowing what it could look like in about, I was gonna say 10 years, but literally in the next like 5 years. Every time I thought about something that made me really happy, it was how I could be creative. So for example, oh Oh my god, why am I... Okay, wait. For example, I took a marketing course earlier this year and I was so focused on the aesthetic of my slideshow that, like, not that I was missing any content, I did put the content in it, but I was more focused on how it visually appeared. I'm like, that's weird. Secondly, I had a nursing preceptor and I wanted to give her a gift as a thank you, and I got an ex at the time to help draw this idea I had in my head. Okay, she liked sewing. She was sewing masks during the pandemic, so I told my ex at the time, hey, could you combine a stethoscope and then the bell of the stethoscope, make it into a sewing bobbin? So it's a stethoscope into a sewing bobbin to connect the two interests, to connect the two passions. When I tell you, if I knew how to draw, I would have done it myself. But anyways, thank the Lord, he drew it and it looked great, and I put it on a mask to symbolize, like, you know, like she makes masks, I'm gonna give you a mask back with the things that you like. Oh, it was genius. I did a lot of talent shows as a kid. I liked projects as a kid, even though I do them late and procrastinate. But it was just the signs, like, but I'm going to walk into work today and tell her I just want to stay casual. And that sounds so crazy. And I know a lot of millennials, a lot of Gen X, a lot of Gen Ys are going to look at me like, boomers, you Gen Zs don't like hard work. Maybe not. Maybe not. But what y'all taught me between 2020 and 2025, money is to be made. No matter what you learned, you can go get a degree, you can go get a diploma and reteach that same content on YouTube and simplify it for others. You can make money that way. Money is energy. Money is to be made anywhere. If you tap in well enough, you can make money with anything. It don't matter what you study. There's people who don't need to study anything and are making money. So I'm not really scared to take this leap. I'm actually very excited, and if I have to go broke for a few years, which honestly I don't want that. My horoscope is saying that next year might be a good money year for me, despite the fact that I'm gonna go back to school. Yeah, you can make money anyhow, anyway. You just gotta tap in. If you want to take a leap and you are so uncertain about it, like, take some time, get to know yourself, and then take that fucking leap. We're only getting older, and life is short. This year taught me that real quick. It went by like this. Just do it. Don't live your life for nobody else. Who cares what everybody thinks? I'm still learning that part, can't lie. Anyways, if you like this video and you want to see me rant some more, subscribe to this channel.